Welcome to Hanoi, the heart of Vietnam. A city where history, culture, and modernity come alive. In this video, we'll take you through 12 must-visit destinations, and trust us, you don't want to miss the last one. It's a hidden gem that will take your breath away. Let's dive in. 1. Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. The Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum is one of Vietnam's most significant landmarks, dedicated to the country's revolutionary leader. Located on Hong Vuong Street in Bo Dinh District, it houses the embalmed body of Ho Chi Minh, the man who led the war for Vietnam's independence and served as its first president. The Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum is open to visitors in the mornings on all days, except Monday and Friday. But if May 19th, Ho Chi Minh's birthday, Sept to death anniversary, or the Lunar New Year falls on a Monday or Friday, it remains open. Tickets for visitors cost 25,000 Vietnamese dongs, $1 United States dollar. Two. Hanoi Old Quarter. The Old Quarter is undoubtedly the first destination tourists have in mind when they visit Hanoi. Home to a mix of Vietnamese architecture, culture, and history, it used to be the city's residential, manufacturing, and commercial hub, with each street specializing in one single product or service. The site is not only a symbol of national pride, but also a place for reflection for travelers from around the world. Surrounded by beautiful landscaped gardens and landmarks like the Presidential Palace, it has great cultural and historical value, giving tourists a true insight into Vietnam's past. Though only a few streets continue to sell products they once did, it is great fun to explore the district on foot, especially with a camera in hand. If you want to eat like a local, the Old Quarter is full of restaurants and food stalls that will make you feel like a true Hanoian. 3. Hon Kiem Lake. A visit to Hanoi will not be complete without exploring Hon Kiem Lake, one of the city's most iconic landmarks. Also known as Sword Lake, it is steeped in legend, particularly the tale of Emperor Le Loi returning a magical sword to the Golden Turtle God. Surrounded by lush greenery, the lake offers an escape from the bustle of Hanoi with its picturesque views and tranquil atmosphere. Key landmarks include the Turtle Tower and Ingok Sun Temple in the middle of the lake, connected by the Red Hut Bridge. The walking streets next to the lake are often crowded during the weekends and holidays. 4. Thang Long Water Puppet Theatre. Thang Long Water Puppet Theatre is a captivating cultural experience that brings Vietnam's traditional art form to life. Dating back hundreds of years, water puppetry is performed on a water-filled stage with skilled puppeteers hiding behind a curtain or a screen. Accompanied by live music, the shows depict Vietnamese folklore, legends, and rural traditions. The theatre, at 57 Ba Dinh Chen Hoang St, Hon Kiem District, provides visitors with an immersive experience and offers a vivid insight into Vietnam's rich heritage. The Thang Long Water Puppet Theatre is a unique cultural experience for anyone visiting Hanoi. Marvin, a French tourist who landed in Hanoi on December 21st, was fascinated by the show. The water puppet show just seemed like lots of fun, so I just decided to go on a whim, and I loved it. Tickets cost 100,000 Vietnamese dongs for United States dollars for standard seats, 150,000 Vietnamese dongs, $6 United States dollars for deluxe seats, and 200,000 Vietnamese dongs, $8 United States dollars for VIP seats. There is an additional fee of 20,000 Vietnamese dongs 80 cents for using a camera and 60,000 Vietnamese dongs to United States dollars and 36 cents for a video camera. 5. Temple of Literature. The Temple of Literature, which pays tribute to Vietnam's greatest scholars, offers visitors the opportunity to admire some rare and well-preserved Vietnamese architecture. The temple, established in 1070 by Emperor Li Thang, is dedicated to Confucius, sages, and scholars, and embodies Vietnam's deep reverence for education and learning. In 1076, Emperor Li Thang founded the Imperial Academy, Vietnam's first national university, within its premises. Nestling in the heart of Hanoi at 58 Quoc T U Giem Street in Dong Da District, the Temple of Literature is open daily, though the timings change slightly with the season. From April 15th to October 15th, it is open from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And from October 16th to April 14th, the hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission costs 70,000 Vietnamese dongs to United States dollars and 75 cents for adults and 35,000 Vietnamese dongs for Vietnamese students, seniors age 60 plus, and persons with severe disabilities with ID, and is free for children under 16. An additional 100,000 Vietnamese dongs is charged for a foreign language audio guide. 6. Hanoi Cathedral, St. Joseph's Cathedral. Hanoi Cathedral, also known as St. Joseph's Cathedral, is a historical site that blends Gothic architecture and Vietnam's colonial history. Built in 1886 and situated at 40 Ngo Dung Street, it features a grand facade, intricate stained glass windows, and a serene atmosphere that stands in contrast with the busy city around it. With its blend of history, culture, and spirituality, it draws locals and tourists alike and offers a glimpse into the city's fleeting French heritage and a tranquil space for reflection. 7. Hoa Lo Prison. Hoa Lo Prison was built in the 19th century by the French to detain Vietnamese revolutionaries and is at 1 Hoa Lo Street in Hoan Kiem district, a 15-minute walk from Hoan Kiem Lake. Later on, during the Vietnam War, it became a place to hold captured American pilots, including John McCain, a US Navy pilot and later a senator. Nowadays, Hoa Lo Prison acts as a museum, showcasing artifacts, stories, and exhibits that highlight the struggles for independence and the resilience of those who endured imprisonment. Visiting Hoa Lo is a good way to connect with Vietnam's complex history and its people's spirit. The prison is open daily from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., but closes for lunch from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. The admission fee is 30,000 Vietnamese dongs, $1 United States dollar, and 18 cents for adults, 15,000 Vietnamese dongs, 60 cents for students with IDs, and free for children under 16. Audio guides are available for an additional 50,000 Vietnamese dongs, but it is recommended to check for changes to the entry fees before visiting and to arrive early, especially during peak tourist seasons. 8. Hanoi Train Street. Make sure to carry your camera, because you will not want to miss a single moment on Hanoi Train Street. Situated inside the Old Quarter, between the intersection of Le Duan Street and Phung Hung Street, Train Street is a unique attraction where trains pass through a narrow alley with homes and cafes, providing a thrilling experience. Initially a residential street with mostly homes and a few cafes, the street rose to fame in 2018 thanks to social media. This phenomenon grew and grew, attracting visitors from around the world eager to experience the thrill of watching a train pass by just inches away. Despite safety concerns leading to restrictions in 2019, Hanoi Train Street remains vibrant, blending the city's traditional charm with the modern cafe culture to offer tourists a one-of-a-kind experience. 9. Imperial Citadel of Thang. In Hanoi, History coexists with the modern world, with the treasures of the past ensconced in its culture, art, and historical landmarks, with the Imperial Citadel of Thang standing as the crown jewel of the capital's rich legacy. Built in the 11th century, the Citadel served as the political and cultural center of the country for over a millennium. It played a significant role during the Vietnam War, particularly as a strategic military site for North Vietnam. It housed underground bunkers that served as command centers for the North Vietnamese leadership, enabling them to coordinate military operations while avoiding US airstrikes. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it features ancient gates, palace ruins, and archaeological sites. But the true highlights are the Hanoi Flag Tower and the underground command center from the Vietnam War era. The Imperial Citadel of Thang Long is located at 19C Hoan Street, Ba Dinh District. It is open daily from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m, with special night tour available on Saturdays and Sundays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The admission fee is 70,000 Vietnamese dongs to United States dollars and 75 cents for adults and 35,000 Vietnamese dongs on United States dollar and 38 cents for students aged 16 and above and senior citizens 60 and older. Entry is free for children under 16 and individuals who have contributed to the revolution. For the night tour, the ticket prices are 300,000 Vietnamese dongs 11 United States dollars and 80 cents for adults and 150,000 Vietnamese dongs 5 United States dollars and 90 cents for children aged 5 to 11. 10. Hanoi Opera House. The Hanoi Opera House was built from 1901 by the French, who modelled it on the famous Palais Garnier in France, with an elegant design, ornate facade and grand interiors. Situated at 1 Trang Chen Street in Hoan Kiem District, over the years, it has become a symbol of the city's rich history and artistic heritage. The Hanoi Opera House hosts all kinds of cultural events, including classical music, opera, ballet, and traditional Vietnamese art performances. Thus, it is not only an architectural marvel, but also a lively cultural hub that attracts both locals and tourists who come to see its rich history and performances of core true tally card songs, Cheo and Tuong, folk and classical operas, and water puppetry, which celebrate the country's cultural heritage. It also sees symphony orchestras and chamber ensembles perform Western classical and modern music. Contemporary dance and modern theatre productions and jazz concerts are regularly staged, often in collaboration with international artists. 11. Museum of Ethnology. The Vietnam Museum of Ethnology is a cultural landmark that offers an in-depth look into the country's diverse ethnic groups and their traditions. The museum showcases Vietnam's rich heritage through a collection of artifacts, traditional clothes, tools, and crafts used by over 50 ethnic groups. It also provides an insight into their daily life, customs and beliefs, and highlights their contributions to Vietnamese culture. On display outside the in-house exhibit are many traditional houses and structures, allowing visitors to experience the cultural heritages of the ethnic communities. The Vietnam Museum of Ethnology is situated at New Yen Van Hien Road, Cao Giai District, and is open daily except Mondays from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m, with the last entry at 5 p.m. Admission tickets cost 40,000 Vietnamese dongs, 1 United States dollar and 57 cents for adults, and 20,000 Vietnamese dongs 80 cents for students and children. 12. Vietnam Military History Museum. Opened in November 2024, the Vietnam Military History Museum on Thang Long Avenue, Hanoi offers a modern, immersive experience into the country's military heritage. With over 150,000 artifacts, including major items like AMIG-21 aircraft and AT-540 tank. The museum spotlights key moments in Vietnam's military past. Visitors can engage with cutting-edge technologies such as 3D mapping, interactive displays, and films. Admission is free until the end of 2024. The museum is open daily, except Mondays and Fridays, from 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the information helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content. See you in the next video.